Welcome to Claman on Call. The markets may be closed, but I am always on call for you. You know that. And here's what I have to tell you. As the day ends with Greece not offering an appropriate reforms for more bailout cash deal to the International Monetary Fund, look at our markets in the U.S. losing early gains, falling into negative territory for the second day in a row. The Dow and the S&P 500 closing at session lows for the second day in a row. All the major indices negative at this moment for the week. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Here's what you need to look at. The Dow Jones Transports, they closed in correction territory for the first time since October. What does that mean? Well, correction means you're down more than 10% from the recent record highs. That record high, 92.17, was hit on December 29th. Here we are down 70 points to 8,239. Now, as we head into the final days of trading this week, what should you be keeping your eye on? We bring in Scott Bauer. He's our trader in the pits of the CME. Scott, look, anything could happen tomorrow, but we know that Greece and the IMF and the foreign ministers are supposed to be meeting on Saturday. Although I'm wondering if they don't look and say that'll be a missed opportunity if we don't take the hours tomorrow to figure something out.
Yeah, and I think, Liz, you just hit the nail on the head. There's a lot of traders here that really feel that Saturday is way too far off, actually, and that something may happen overnight tonight, quite frankly, or during the day tomorrow. And I think if you asked, all the traders to a person here, the majority would say something will happen before Saturday. And I think that resonated almost into the general market. I know we sold off from the earlier gains we had today, but look at the volatility index. Look at the VIX. Yes, it was up. It was up, just trading over 14 today. But if this was really a big major stalemate, if this was really an instance that economically had investors on edge, we'd see VIX trading in the high teens. And yeah, it's off. It's up from its lows of 12.5 the other day. But the sense here is that really something's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Yeah, well, I agree with you. I think you wait till Saturday, you miss a real opportunity for a full day of work.
Absolutely.
But we Americans tend to work more than 40 hours a week. I don't know about the Europeans, so we'll see. Right. Hey, listen, thank you so much.
Exactly.
Look, there's some very hardworking finance ministers who want a deal done before the financial markets open on Monday. And we're not talking our financial markets. We're talking Europe and Asia. Asia opens at 10 p.m. Eastern, so we'll be watching that all weekend long. Look at foxbusiness.com for the latest on Sunday night. Now, on the heels of the Supreme Court's 6-3 decision today to uphold the Affordable Care Act, dozens of subsidies and all kinds of issues. You had all of these names, healthcare stocks, hospital stocks, hitting new lifetime highs today. Here are three of them. Investors clearly loved the decision by the Supreme Court. It caused shares of insurance and hospital stocks specifically to jump immediately after the final decision was announced. And swipe right to invest. IAC Interactive, the media conglomerate run by Barry Diller, is getting ready to take its Match unit public. So this unit includes dating sites Match.com and Tinder. Tinder, where you swipe right if you like the person and you want to meet them. Shares of the media conglomerate. Look at this, hitting a lifetime high today, closing up 5% or $3.93. Hitting the session and finishing at $81.19 per share. Shares are slightly flat after hours. Here is what you need to watch tomorrow. We're getting the final reading of consumer sentiment for the month of June. See how the consumer really feels, but we know spending has been up recently. And of course, any news out of Greece could affect our markets. We'll get it to you if it hits the tape. Be sure to check out all of today's interviews. We've got some really good ones on lizclaman.com. You've got to check that out. And go on Facebook.com/LizClaman and see the picture of me holding up the ground meat. Why would I be holding up meat? Well, you have to check it out. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, as we always do, right here on Countdown to the Closing Bell. Have a great night.